Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bold and the Beautiful must-watch moments. February 21, Finn makes a decision. The bold and the beautiful must-watch moments for Friday, February 21, see Finn making a decision. Meanwhile, Remy wants his old job back, and Lay gives Poppy a heartfelt apology. It promises to be a day full of drama, and you won't want to miss a single minute of the show. Finn, Tanner Novlin, and Steffi, Jacqueline Massinswood, have a strong relationship. They mostly tell each other the truth. Sure, they've had some difficult times, but ever since Finn kicked down the door and saved Steffi from Luna's Lisa Yamada cage, they've grown closer and been doing better than ever. Of course, that's partly because Steffi doesn't know that Finn is Luna's biological father. Steffi could barely handle that Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, was Finn's biological mother. Now Finn has yet another homicidal close relative, and that will be difficult to come to terms with. Poppy, Romy Park, has begged Finn to keep the news a secret. Finn has blamed Poppy for keeping him out of Luna's life. They're at a stalemate. Naomi Matsuda was certain that Poppy and Jack, Ted King, had an affair and he was Luna's father. When she forcefully ran her own paternity test, Lai was stunned to find out she was wrong. She and Poppy have been talking some, and Lai is sorry for how she acted. Of course, Poppy has kept her in the dark about the fact that Finn is Luna's father. Remy, Christian Weissman, got a job at Il Giardino when he first came to town. Of course, he doesn't have that job now, but when he did, he used it to be around Electra, Linnea Grace. As the drama continues to unfold on The Bold and the Beautiful, February 21 promises to deliver one of the most significant and pivotal moments of the week. Dr. John Finn Finnegan finds himself at a major crossroads, faced with a life-altering decision that could affect not just his relationship with Steffi, but also his entire future. For fans of the show, this episode offers a deep dive into the complexities of Finn's character, his internal struggle, and the profound impact of his choices on the people around him. In this recap, we will explore why this moment is so crucial and why it's a must-watch for any Bold and the Beautiful enthusiast. Finn's internal conflict. Finn, who has been navigating the ups and downs of his marriage to Steffi Forrester, finds himself dealing with multiple emotions on February 21. He is caught between loyalty to his wife and a deep-rooted moral dilemma that could change everything. The tensions between Finn, Steffi, and the Forrester family have been rising steadily as the complicated dynamic between Finn and Sheila Carter, his biological mother, continues to unravel. Finn's struggle is not just about Steffi, but also about his own sense of identity and what kind of person he wants to be. Does he want to continue to live in the shadow of his past or carve out a future that is entirely his own? He has always been presented as the more morally grounded character, the one who strives to do what is right. However, Sheila's presence in his life and her push to be a part of his family creates a moral tug-of-war in Finn's mind. While he loves Steffi and their children, he is also drawn to his biological mother, the woman who raised him, even though her past is filled with violence, manipulation, and crime. For Finn, the dilemma is clear. Should he embrace his mother's desires for a relationship, or should he sever ties with her to preserve his family's happiness and stability? It's this internal tug-of-war that makes Finn's decision on February 21 such a compelling moment. Steffi and Finn. Tension at a breaking point. Steffi has been at the center of the drama involving Finn and Sheila, and as we know, Steffi does not tolerate Sheila's interference in her life. The Forrester family, particularly Steffi, have good reason to fear Sheila's dangerous and destructive tendencies. From her past crimes to her manipulative nature, Sheila has done nothing but cause pain for those around her. Steffi's loyalty to her family, particularly her father Ridge and her mother Taylor, runs deep, and she has always been fiercely protective of her children, Hayes and Kelly. The last thing Steffi wants is for Sheila to have any influence over their lives, and yet Finn's relationship with his mother has created an ever-widening rift between him and Steffi. The tension between them has reached new heights in recent weeks, and February 21 is poised to be the breaking point. As Steffi's frustrations with Finn grow, The emotional stakes of their relationship are raised even higher. She wants nothing to do with Sheila and is hurt by Finn's willingness to entertain the idea of having a relationship with his biological mother. Their marriage has already faced challenges, but now, Finn's decision on February 21 will determine whether they can continue to move forward as a united front or if their bond will crumble under the weight of these new pressures. Sheila's manipulation. Of course, one cannot talk about Finn's decision without addressing the role Sheila plays in his turmoil. Sheila has been manipulating Finn for months, planting seeds of doubt in his mind, and using guilt and emotional manipulation to try to pull him into her world. She knows exactly how to push Finn's buttons, using his desire to know more about his biological family as a way to keep him tethered to her. On February 21, Sheila's machinations will be at full force, as she pressures Finn to make a decision about their future relationship. Sheila's persistence in trying to be a part of Finn's life is both frightening and heartbreaking. She has already done so much damage to the Forrester family, and her presence in Finn's life threatens to tear apart the fragile peace that Steffi has worked so hard to maintain. But as we've seen time and time again with Sheila, she won't back down easily. Finn will be forced to confront just how much influence Sheila has over him and whether he is truly ready to accept the consequences of having her in his life. His choice will not only determine the course of his future with Steffi, but it will also shape the kind of relationship he will have with his mother moving forward. Will Finn choose Steffi or Sheila? The big question hanging over February 21 is, will Finn choose his wife Steffi and their family, or will he succumb to the pull of his biological mother Sheila? This is a moment that could change the direction of the bold and the beautiful for weeks and months to come, with far-reaching consequences for the Forrester family. If Finn decides to align with Steffi and put an end to his relationship with Sheila, it could be the final blow in their troubled relationship, leaving Finn and Steffi at a crossroads. Their marriage is already strained, and if Finn chooses Steffi's wishes over Sheila's, it might be too much for Steffi to forgive. She has already witnessed firsthand the damage that Sheila can do, and she may not be able to trust Finn after this decision. On the other hand, if Finn decides to allow Sheila back into his life, it could be disastrous for his relationship with Steffi and his family. Sheila's influence is toxic, and it's hard to see how Finn could maintain his bond with Steffi if he chooses to entertain his mother's desires. But the allure of knowing his biological mother and the complex emotions surrounding their relationship might cloud his judgment and lead him down a path he later regrets. The fallout of Finn's decision. Whatever Finn decides on February 21, there will undoubtedly be a fallout that affects everyone involved. For Steffi, the consequences could be a sense of betrayal, leaving her to question her trust in Finn and whether their marriage can survive such a deep rift. For Finn, this decision will define who he is as a person and how he navigates his relationships moving forward. Additionally, this moment marks a turning point not just for Finn and Steffi, but also for Sheila. If Finn cuts ties with her, Sheila will likely become even more dangerous, using whatever means necessary to manipulate and control the situation to her advantage. Conversely, if Finn decides to embrace Sheila, it will certainly set off a series of chaotic events, affecting not just the Forrester family, but also the entire Los Angeles social scene. The bold and the beautiful episode on February 21 promises to be one for the books, with Finn's life hanging in the balance as he makes a decision that could alter the course of his future. Fans of the show will be on the edge of their seats. The tension between Finn, Steffi, and Sheila has been building for some time, and this episode will undoubtedly push those tensions to a breaking point. Whether Finn chooses Steffi or Sheila, the fallout from his decision will reverberate throughout the entire Forrester family, setting the stage for even more drama and intrigue in the coming weeks. Don't miss this must-watch moment on The Bold and the Beautiful. It's sure to be a game changer.